Good afternoon, evening. This is Kenny, and what I want to do right now is discuss to you about how some anime usually just ends up ending such an early episode, in which to the case that yeah, it's just like it kind of makes you like leave that remark that it should be having a more ending, but it just couldn't seem to find that ending. All right, so as you know, there are two types of anime. You have the mainstream ones, which go on absolutely forever, and the non-mainstream ones, which is usually the underground that comes out like in some years, and then it just airs these certain amount of episodes depending on how much the popularity is. So with that being said, well, let's just start discussing about what anime is going on right now. So what what the animes I'm gonna give out that's usually good, under my opinion. Okay, first off, I'll bring out Shinryaku Ika Musume. You got about at least, hang on, Ika Musume. You got about on this episode at least, well, yeah, 12 episodes. And this is one of the good animes that I usually watch, and people kind of say it was a little bit underrated because, well, it's a comedy lolly anime that's a kids show. It doesn't look like a kids show to me. It looks pretty awesome. It says it's comedic contents. Um, Obviously, it's yeah. If okay, some spoiler alerts here. It's basically a story about a squid girl who's trying to invade the Earth but desperately fails. Well, desperately fails until like later in the episodes where she lost all her fins. Well, her tentacles technically, and she just like turns it into hair, and then she got all mature and crap. But at the same time, when she tries to swim to save this boy in the episode, well, it doesn't really. Her hair regrows back, and she has to go off to sea. Well, it's just how the series goes. But yeah, another one would be, of course, Tetra on YouTube. Keeps saying to me about Samurai Champloo. So yeah, we'll talk about Samurai Champloo. It has about 26 episodes, and the plot's straightforward. They meet Fu. Fu keeps mentioning about Sunflower Samurai. Sunflower Samurai is technically her dad. Well, because she keeps having it in her dreams, and then her dad gets killed, and then everyone goes their separate ways as an anticlimactic ending. That's another spoiler alert. Sorry, I kinda ruined it for you. And yeah, that being straightforward, I'm just wondering, like, it needs to be a little bit more here because it's just them going three separate paths, and it's basically the end of the Edo period. But whatever, we can't usually have anything of those now, can we? Another one you should be a good example of is panty and stocking with garter belt. Yes. And obviously, if you have seen the episode, here's another spoiler alert. The ending was Stocking diced her sister. And after defeating Corset, but like Corset decides to jizz out on Brief's cock, and then all of a sudden, like, they run off with most of Penny, and then that kind of leaves a cliffhanger for season 2. But they come out with this poorly animated OVA that kind of represents that. Well, it's kind of another cliffhanger there. Well, it's not cliffhanger, but they kind of stop making these shows. Another one would be like Tengen Toppa Gurren Lagann. There's a few episodes to it, but it could have deserved a better ending. But it is a pretty good ending. I like to say that. But in all cases, that's my rant to these is that some of the shows can get a little bit like too anticlimactic or too a little bit cliffhanger-ish because like some episodes just like they said this is the end of the series, but then all of a sudden they leave you with a cliffhanger. It could be like, and then they cancel out the series and like what the hell is going on? No. So that being said, apparently like if you can't really go for the trend here, it's just how the anime industry works. If you got the mainstreams, you got the substreams, and you got the regular good anime, but they're underrated, then they don't have that much reason. It just depends on Japan. The reason why Naruto, Bleach, and One Piece have like a lot of views because that their popularity doesn't seem to decrease or increase. It's much like Pokemon. Pokemon is just straight off popular, and they can't really have any deal with such, such like they're being. I don't know how to say this, but they're just too damn popular to be removed from TV. You know what I'm saying? And they don't have really much of a plot to it. Well, Bobobo doesn't have a plot, but it kind of ended because everyone just got mind fucked the hell out of it. Yeah, so yeah, that's just gonna be my like little rant on YouTube about that. So I'm just gonna say yeah, bye YouTube. This has been Kenny, and saying yeah, whatever. I just really don't know what to say here. I don't have an outro or an intro. Just saying whatever. Audio log. Bye.